So hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Erica and I know I've been MIA for quite some time, actually just a month, but here's what happened. So at the beginning of March, before all the shelter in place notifications were announced, I was really worried about my time. I had filmed like a couple of videos and I was editing them really at like crazy o'clock in the morning, and I was just thinking, I can't do this. I can't be putting out videos 5 days a week, once every 5 days, while going to school and holding a job, and also I was studying for the PE exam. And since then, so I was like, okay, I'm going to take a break from now until June so that I can just focus on my school and my job and studying for the PE. But with the whole coronavirus situation, I feel like life has definitely slowed down. The PE was cancelled. For those of you who don't know what the PE is, it's the professional engineering exam, so I was going to take that in April, and it's been cancelled. School has been moved online, and my job has also turned from going to an actual place to working from home, and my hours have been cut because I'm just an intern and I technically should be unemployed, but or not be able to work, but my boss and I have worked around that, so yeah. Anyway, so now I have a bunch of free time, and yeah, so I thought I would just go back to filming for April. So yeah, today I'll be talking about my empties, and I did film one for March, and there's a lot of stuff in it, but the problem is I didn't like how it turned out. I didn't like the lighting or how my makeup looked. It was really dirty looking, so I think I'm just going to put it in the comments of this video. Plus not a lot of people watch it anyway, so I feel like if I just put a list of them in my description box, it'll be fine. And I tried to actually film that part today, like just add it to this small amount that I have today, but I could not find one of the items, and I was just like, you know what, forget it. I'm going to just go through that old video and list them at the end of this video, and also in the description box if you want like a more detailed version of it. So yeah, this month there's not a lot of empties, but I know that there are two things in here that make it about $50, that add up to about $50. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna get started with the first item, which is not actually going to count towards the reverse platinum, but this is what I have. This is the Trader Joe's Honeycrisp Apple Scented Candle, and it smells so good. It smells like when you just bite into a Honeycrisp apple. Actually, it smells like Fiji, more like Fiji. So all the wax like you saw in here is bad wax, and I believe I got this for about $5 from Trader Joe's, or $4. It was either $3.99 or $4.99, and I bought this last fall, and it smells so good. And I've been trying to get through my candles. I only have one left, so yeah, I burnt this one up. And my boyfriend doesn't particularly like candles. Well, what he doesn't like is when they go out because they leave the smoky smell, and he hates the smell of smoke. So yeah, but I don't mind, because when I was a kid I went to like China and stuff. All the grandpas in the village would smoke, so it's a very nostalgic smell to me and my mom, but for him, no, not so much. So yeah, it smells really good, and I think you can only get this in the fall. I would personally avoid Trader Joe's during this time, so yeah. I know they have other candles too, but that was the one I liked. Okay, moving on. I think I'll do skincare, and then I have one makeup item, so yeah. This is the Nature Republic Aqua Super Aqua Max Water Toner. I picked this up in Korea last June, and this thing has lasted me for forever. I feel like it lasted me from, let's say, July until March. So that's about 9 months, I want to say. 9? Or is it 8? No, it's about 8 months of usage, and I paid $22 for this, which is, was it 22 or 20? It was somewhere in the 20 range for this, because I bought it from the actual store in Korea, and this line smells really good. And yeah, but you can't use this with a cotton pad, because if you use this with a cotton pad, then it soaks up everything. It's very thick and viscous, so you just put like 3 drops on your hands and rub your hands together and just apply it to your face. And so I have been using much less cotton pads these days. Ooh, it's recyclable. It's a really pretty looking bottle, and I wish it was easier to get product out sometimes, because there's still a little bit at the bottom, but like I kept it upside down and I could not get anything out, so I gave up. There's probably like a use left in there anyway. Oh yeah, would I purchase this? That's my boyfriend. Maybe not this one, but I know Nature Republic has this Hawaiian toner that's always out of stock, and I really like that one. But so yeah, I would rather have that one over this one if I were to repurchase from Nature Republic. But I believe the COSRX, by the time this video goes up, the deal will be gone. But on April 1st, COSRX will be half off the toner, so I'm going to be getting like probably 2 of those and then another toner, so I can make that $35 free shipping thing. Oh wait, no, I think I have to buy more than that. I'm probably gonna get like 3 of those, and then a skin food toner. So yeah, so it's not my favorite toner in the world, but it lasted forever, so it's definitely worth it. Okay, this is a bit of a what is it called? Sneak peek, but this is the Mammon Pore Clean Clay Mask, and I used this in I had this in my project Pan Roulette, and I wanted to use this up because I wanted the jar, and so now I can use this jar. I'm probably going to, I was going to put Aquaphor in this because we have a giant tube of Aquaphor, and it would be nice to keep some in the bathroom, because even though the living room is like 10 feet away, I just want to keep this in the bathroom so I can remember to use it. But yeah, after the mask itself, it was really nice. It smelled really good, and it's green. It's not like a charcoal mask, which I thought was interesting. But it doesn't say there's charcoal in here. Made my skin very soft because there's like little beads of something in there. It's like more fine than sand. Almost feels like baking soda, if you've ever used baking soda on your face, which I don't really recommend doing often or at all if you can. And yeah, so I would just, because I didn't know that this exfoliates your face as well, I would go in first with actually another product that's in here, the Skin Food Pineapple Peeling Gel. So I would go in with this chemical exfoliant first, and then this after, and it made my skin so soft. My cheeks felt really nice, so yeah. This is the second time, I believe. Yeah, second time I've used one of these up, and I'll keep repurchasing these, but unfortunately I didn't see this on Ulta's website or in-store at Ulta recently, so I have a Nature Republic one right now, and it's cheaper, and I used that one twice, and the results are really uneven, not uneven, but the results are not the same every time. Like the first time I used it, it worked so well, and the second time I used it, like nothing came off my skin. So I don't know. But yeah, I would definitely repurchase this in the future if I do see it, but for now, I need to use up the Nature Republic one, and I would also probably repurchase this in the future, just not now because I have some other like masks to go through. Okay, next I have the Nature Republic Jeju Sparkling Mud Foam Cleanser. Look at how busted this packaging is. So towards the end, because I leave face washers in the shower, because if I'm washing my face at the sink, I am probably using micellar water instead of an actual face wash, because I do not like standing over the sink and washing my face. I prefer to just get like everything off in the shower. So I didn't know this either, but there's also like little beads of something in here that exfoliate your face. It wasn't like, maybe it was in Korean on the box and I can't read Korean, so yeah, but there was like no warning of that. And so I would like try not to use this on days I did the chemical exfoliant, otherwise, like, you know, it's extra abrasive on my skin. And yeah, so this just, it worked well for what it was. It made my skin clean. But I don't think I would repurchase it just because of the little beads that are in here, and you're not supposed to exfoliate your face every day, even if you do have oily skin like me. So yeah, I just wouldn't repurchase this for a daily face wash. Maybe like an every other day type of face wash. Right now I have the CeraVe face wash, and that one's working well and it's really affordable as well. The last skincare item is Aqua. I actually got this from the hospital pharmacy about a year ago, and I paid way too much for this. I think I paid like $5 or $6 for this, and we have the giant tube of it, like that's in like this type of packaging, and we got it for about $10, so I know I got ripped off. But this stuff works so well, and I've used it as it helped with eczema on my lips, and then also this might be TMI, but I had eczema on my titties, and so I would apply this there, and it definitely helped. I thought it was the other medication, but no, it was just this. So I still have eczema there, so I have to apply this every night, and it's very thick, and oof, I do not like the feeling of it there, but on my lips it works so well. And yeah, definitely not something you should, or not you, it's not like you can't, but not something I would reapply constantly just because it's so thick and greasy. But yeah, I would repurchase this. I have repurchased this, and yeah, this one lived in the bathroom until it got squeezed to death. Okay, and the last product is a makeup item, and it is this Fenty Beauty Invisimatte blotting powder. Like, look at this. It is all clean. It's basically like a mirror at this point, like two mirrors. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this compact because it's so sturdy. I know someone did want to buy this off of me, but I'm not so sure I would like give them this, you know, with the puff that's not exactly clean. So yeah, I'm going to, and right now I don't think it's like a good idea to ship anything to anyone. On the back I have this little Pikachu sticker to remind me to use it. I liked the smell of this product, but it went by way too quick. I used it up in about 4 months, and I used a dense brush like this. I used this type of brush. This is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. I have not had a problem with this and other products, but with this and the Fenty Beauty Invisimatte, it just went by so quick. I'm not sure if I got like a more loosely pressed formula, or not formula, like version, I guess, or batch. I don't know if I got a more loosely pressed batch that would cause it to, like, you know, come off more easily. But there wasn't a lot of like kick up or powder flying everywhere whenever I used this, so I'm extra confused. But yeah, I would not repurchase this for like how quick I used it up. I used this up in yeah, and I paid $32 for this, which would make it like equivalent of $8 per month, and that is just way too much for this. So goodbye. And it wasn't the best thing in the world either. Like, it definitely made me look very pale in the beginning, and later on through the day, as my oils came through, it would fade back to like how my skin color is. But here's the thing, I bought that to control oil, and if it doesn't control oil, like what the hell? So I feel like this is more of a touch-up product, which I definitely did not do with this, because I think it's pretty gross to like dip the puff into the powder and then apply it onto like your greasy skin, and then do that like every single time your skin gets greasy, and ugh. Especially if like the puff is not like freshly washed. I washed it like once or twice, I think twice at this point. And yeah, and I've only used the puff twice, so yeah. And I got a lot of hard pan with it as well, so in the end, when I could not reach the corners, I ground it up and then stuck it in to one of my loose powder containers, and I'm using like whatever little bit was left of that in here. So yeah, anyway, that's everything. If I were to estimate how much I used up, I would say, I want to say about $80 to $90, which has pretty much been how much I've been using up. And that's crazy because I don't have that many items in here. I have 1, 2, 3, I've used up 6 items. So oh my god, that's about like, can I math right now? It's about $13 to $14 per product, which is quite pricey, and I am a bit shocked. Yeah. Anyway, that's everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!